Hey everybody, if you saw Golden Globes, you undoubtedly saw Jodie Foster's speech. Some people thought it was rambling, some people thought she was off the chain. I, who also turned 50 last August 4th, 2012, really know exactly where she's coming from. No, I've never been a child star, not from that perspective, but from the perspective of getting to this point in life and wondering what the next 50 years is going to bring, and then looking back on it with the last 50 years and saying, wow, that was interesting. What did I do and how did I live it? But in Jodie Foster's case, in the Rolling Stones case, and in James Bond's case, and in my case, since we're all 50, the one thing we all have in common is that we all look a lot younger than we really are. And Ms. Foster has kids to give her the proper life gauge. I don't. But the one thing that we all have in common is that people that we know, some of them have passed on, or some of them are in ill health. Getting to 50 is a major milestone because not everybody makes it. You start getting to that point where people stop making it to 60. That's scary. And so what she's talking about is not just being single, but being single at 50, wanting to be hooted and hollered. I mean, she's hot. She's always been hot to me, amazingly hot. She looks fantastic. She looks like she's 35. But wanting that affirmation that you had when you were younger, but later in life, wanting to sort of rewind the clock and try it all over again, wanting to live, but in a different way, taking away the pain that you suffered through the first 50 years and going on a new journey for the next 50. I think that's really what she's talking about. But, God bless her for just sort of cutting loose and saying, hey, look, here it is. Because we don't often see that kind of authenticity of character, of self. I met Jodie Foster 20 years ago, roughly, at Pier 23 during the summer. Come this summer, it will be exactly 20 years. And if I knew now what I would have liked to have known then, I would have said, Miss Foster, you should let me buy that cocktail. Because 20 years from now, you're probably going to have this nice little memory in your brain. She was with a friend of hers, a lady friend, and said she couldn't stick around, she had to go. I was the only person who would talk to her out of this whole crowd of people. The type that pretend like they don't see a star when the star is present. I'm not that kind of person. So, I get where Jodie Foster's coming from. We're both 50. And it's a glad time and a sad time at the same time, with the future to look forward to. After all, when you're alive, that's all you really got. And friends, and family, and loved ones.